good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see. You know, I'm hearing something very interesting today that they're saying the election, even though they'll have results from the House, but not on the Senate, it's too close. So those may not come for a day or 48 hours, and then who knows what happens, right? So very, very interesting. So keep an eye on that. Probably a nothing day, but chips are going to go. Very interesting. They're saying that two things. One is NVIDIA came out with a new chip that meets the guidelines. They took out the priority stuff that made that chip what it was, and they're going to sell that to China. So do they get their $400 million back? And then if that's true, does Lam Research and everybody else get the same type of thing? Very interesting, because they can make, if you can sell it, then they can sell the equipment by modifying it. Very, very interesting. And maybe that's why the chips are going. If that's true, Lam Research is at 460 really fast. NVIDIA is at 155. So the chips are going. Then on top of that, they're saying if the Republicans win, they'll stop some of these things from happening, and it's bullish for the text. Now, we know that, but we'll have to see how it plays out, okay? So very, very interesting. Now, the thing is, we're not probably going to know till tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday, you have the CPI. So where does the CPI come in? You know, yesterday they took Microsoft up. Very, very interesting. Now, Trading 101, guys, you got to learn this. So you bought Microsoft. Let's say you buy it at 2, and you bought Tesla at 150. Well, Tesla doubles and you sell it at $3, so you made $1.50 on it. Now, maybe you put in the same amount, maybe you don't. I don't, but so you made Tesla, you made $1.50. So it covers the Microsoft. So you sell it. You could have held it, but you sell it because you're covering the other position, right? And very, very interesting. Boeing was a double. So this is the market you have to trade like that. You have to get in, get out. And then you see. Okay, today China stuff back down. The chips are going to go. Watch Amazon. It's just weak. If the CPI is good, if the CPI is 1% good, so I don't know what they're expecting. Say 8%. Say it comes in at 7 or 6.5. Then you have 4,000 just like that, and you have a rally that doesn't stop till the end of the year. Okay, till the next CPI. But if it's bad, does it give it all back? Very possible it gives it all back. Nothing is better. Nobody's making any more money. Boeing did get an order, $1.8 billion, I believe. So that's what we got. Now here's the other thing. It's very important to me because this is why I worked at Texas Instruments. It went to shit. I mean, the company went to shit after I told the CEO he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, and it threw me in a corner. I told you that. Hold on. Okay. So here's the thing. You cannot do what these guys are doing. You can't do what Elon's doing. Elon has made the biggest mistake of his life, and he's going to regret it. This is the biggest mistake of his life. Not Twitter. It's letting the stock go from 313 to 197 without making a comment. So here's what I'm hearing on Tesla. Let's say he's losing all this money. So let's say he has to put in $5 billion more. He's going to sell Tesla stock. So he'll keep selling Tesla stock at any particular point to invest more into Twitter. Wow. Interesting. Very possible. Doesn't mean it happens, but it's possible. Okay? And the other thing is he's pissing people off. You can't piss off people. Okay? You just can't do it. Okay? It doesn't matter. Say you're a business like Sam. You don't just come out and say, hey, I'm pro this guy or pro that guy or pro this guy or pro that guy. you lose half your customers. You don't do that. And that's what he's doing, is alienating people with Twitter. But then once you alienate those people, they don't buy Teslas. And I told you through the rant yesterday, and I said some stuff yesterday, last night. So people, you got to be very careful. This Gary Black, he's very good. When the market was good, everybody was good, right? But he's biased. He has all these things. He says, oh my God, Tesla has a catalyst. When they put the $1 billion on the books for FSD. How is that a catalyst? Because yesterday I pulled up how many shares Tesla has. It has 3.5 billion shares. And they have $1 billion in revenue. They haven't, yeah. So that's 28 cents. They will beat by 28 cents. That's it. Amazon 2 quarters ago beat by $11. $11. And they went down. They're going to beat by 28 cents. And do you think the analysts ain't going to add the 28 cents to expectations? It's not like they're going to make $2 more. 28 cents. Now, remember this. You're selling a feature, and still somebody needs to explain this to me. Elon, if he couldn't even explain it to me if I was interviewing. And the guy's brilliant. I love Elon. He's brilliant. Okay? Because what good does it do for me to have FSD if I need to be in the front seat and the car can't drive itself? So you can say, so this guy, people send me this message, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's like, well, I can go look at my text on the phone and stuff, and I don't have to look at the road for a minute or two. Okay. So you're going to pay $15,000 to do that? And does Elon believe, and I don't know if this is true or not, that at some point they're going to sell this software to other companies? Maybe. And somebody that goes buys a $28,000 or $30,000 Honda is going to pay another $15,000 for an FSD. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. He's priced this crazy. Now, it helps him and it helps the company, but it's not helping the stock. And Tesla looks broken. It looks broken. Miguel, your screen is not working. Don't know why. Okay. Hold on. Don't know how to do this. We'll do that. No. Okay. There goes. Okay. So they're very interesting. So just know that Tesla is breaking. And he let the stock go down. So now all these people, I mean, I know funds. All these guys had funds. Huge. People that had 10, 20, 30,000 shares of Tesla, they all sold it. They all sold it. They said, made a lot of money with it. Really liked him, but I'm just out. I don't want to be in it with him right now. Wow. Interesting statements, right? Maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down. It can't seem to get through 216. But let's say the market runs today and the chips are running. And they're really running. Lam Research is really flying. And it runs again tomorrow. And Tesla goes lower. Let me tell you, if 181 breaks on Tesla, you got a cliff to 126. 126. What do you think? At what point does Elon say, if I sold Tesla for Twitter for 20 million today, half of what he paid for it, and put it all and said, I'm going to sell it for 20 million, I'm going to put it back into Tesla. Tesla rips. It rips. Very interesting. But yesterday I told you, I said, why is it okay for Elon to make 35% margins and everybody else make 12% margins? Oh, because he can. That's okay. But that's okay in the world you were in. It's not okay in the world you are in today. Things are changing. Things are changing, okay? So keep an eye on that. SPX is up 10. That's about it. So, okay, comments, questions. Let's go look at that. Here we go. They'll pay to get their car to be a new self-driven Uber. Now, look, I understand this robo-taxis, okay? I don't disagree with robo-taxis. But people told me robo-taxis in 2019. Elon and people were telling us robo-taxis will be here in 2021, and I told everybody there's zero chance it happens. And you know why there's zero chance it happens? Because they haven't even put them on the go. Just let me tell you, I live in a small town. Go put 50 Teslas on the street with 50 Waymos and 50 whatever Intels are, and let's go see how many accidents there are. When you have one FSD testing with nobody else, what do you think happens if a Tesla vehicle is trying to turn left and it can't get out? Because there's times when in certain places where I am, I can't get out of a place. It takes me 2, 3, 4 minutes. I end up taking a right to go left. That's how much traffic there is. Okay? And what happens if the Tesla can't get out and there's 20 cars behind him, beeping and all this stuff? Everybody's pissed off. What do you think happens? I'm telling you. Nobody even thought about that scenario. Interesting, right? Interesting. And then we see. But I don't know what happens. Okay? Okay, SPX up 10. Is that right? Hold on. Let me get back in here. Yeah, the SPX up 10. So at 38.16, you got 38.52 big number, 38.91 huge, 39.09. Goldman Sachs moving. Banks doing well. 366, 372. Avago moving 481, 492. Nvidia strong. I think Nvidia gets to 155 here. 151, 155. If they have a new chip and they can sell this chip, and because China can't buy chips from all these other companies, do they overbuy the chips from Nvidia? Very simple, very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is bullish. Apple, 141 up, 133 down. Lam Research, 451, 472. This one looks like 460 possible today. Very crazy. Caterpillar, 231. Deere, 403. Amazon, 94 up, 87 down. Microsoft, 231 up, 219 down. MDB, 152 up, 131 down. Snowman, 334, 341. If it trades at 346, it will rocket 20 more. 346. That's a long way. Nobody's saying it's getting there. Okay, downside 123. Boeing, 166, 166, 169, 172. Netflix, they didn't give us any news. So people are signing up and they're not telling you how many people are signing up. Well, Sam, it's only been 4 days. Didn't Disney get like 5 million people the first day? Isn't that interesting? So Netflix not telling us. Interesting. If they tell us, and the number's good, you're at 280, 290. If they don't tell us at all this week, I would not be surprised to see this hit 200 again. NOW, 366, 372. Tesla, 191, 182. Wow. Moderna, 166. BNTX, 162, 168. DWAC, gotta have it on the screen because it's moving up, moving down, but he also said announcement on the 15th. Interesting. Why are you going to announce you're going to make an announcement? Just interesting. Interesting. I think the Cowboys, they're going to make an announcement. They're going to make an announcement, and they're going to say, we raised ticket prices. That's our announcement. Really interesting. Funny. Baba, 71, all about COVID. Google, 91.96. CrowdStrike, 131, 121. Enphase looks better today, a little bit better, 276. And First Solar holding. First Solar holding. That's what we know. That's what we know. So today's really a nothing day, but the chips all of a sudden become very interesting. Very interesting. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.